What's up, humble family? I ain't got my microphone on me. Wasn't planning on making a video, but I just wanted to document this real quick. So, as I'm going for my walk, man, I'm just sitting here and I'm walking alone. Sometimes I'll be walking with my kids or so, but I'm just walking alone, man, and it's just making me realize, man, that you're really on this journey alone. When you're on this journey, you're alone. Of course, you got other people around you. You may have other ones around you that love you, but when you're really trying to figure stuff out and stuff not going your way, it might seem good to other people, but deep down inside, you know how you feeling, and you know that a change needs to happen. You really find out how alone you are in this journey, man, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, because I know I'm speaking for myself. I really don't want nobody around me. You know what I'm saying? I want to go through this alone. The reason being is because I don't know. I just don't want to rub off any negative energy or anything around other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the best mood. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been the best version of myself and stuff like that. So I don't want to be hanging around people or talking to people about this, knowing how I feel. It's something that, just want to go through alone. And I might not even be explaining it right, but y'all should know what I'm saying. Sometimes you just want to go through it alone. And as I'm just sitting here just walking, man, I just realized how alone I really am. But also got to take this time to be appreciative, because God trying to do something. God is trying to work in you. He's trying to put some work in you. He's trying to change something. We just got to figure out what it is. We just got to discipline ourselves to actually want it, to actually achieve it, whatever God has planned for us. But sometimes he wants you to do it alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's bad to have people around to talk to, to vent. If you got them type of people, by all means, if you really feel like you need to, go ahead. But like I always say, man, you gotta be careful with it too, man, because not everybody out here is your friend. And some people even friends in disguise, And sometimes, even when you got true, genuine friends, sometimes, like I said, man, you just want to go through stuff alone, because it's just, no matter how much you explain it to somebody, they're just not going to get it. They're just going to look at it from their point of view, which they should be. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to look at it from their point of view. And they're just going to add what happens in their life to your situation and be like, hey, man, it's not all that bad. The whole time, they don't know what you're going through as an individual, as a person. So that's why I say sometimes, man, it's just better to go through stuff alone and embrace it. Embrace being alone. Don't try to force nothing. Don't try to force anybody in your life or anything like that, man, because like I said, God is trying to work in you. God is trying to do something with you. But sometimes we got to be alone to figure that out. So, I just was reminded of that as I go for my walk. You know what I'm saying? Haven't been in the best of mood. And things not bad. It could be a lot worse. But, yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say, humble family. Just embrace being alone. Embrace the isolation and just focus on yourself. Work on yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to figure things out or think you need, extra support or anything like that. All you need is yourself and God. And just figure out what you can do to better yourself. Every single day, just figure out what you can do to better yourself, but do it alone. Figuring it out alone is good, because you find out what works for you. Instead of and I ain't saying taking advice from people is always bad, but instead of taking advice and stuff like that. Sometimes the advice don't work in your life. It might work in that person's life, and you can try it out. But sometimes, man, it's just good to try to figure things out yourself. Alone, I should say. Like God gonna bring it to you. God gonna give you the vision, the message. The choice is yours if you want to listen to it or not, or if you want to listen to your friends or your family or the outside world when you know God is telling you something different. Follow your heart, even if that means denial or rejection, whatever the case may be, man. Follow your heart. Always believe that you're making the right choice. Like I said, even if it doesn't go the way that you thought it would go, always believe that you're making the right choice, because life is a lesson that we're learning. So even from mistakes or anything like that, it's all a learning process, and sometimes you gotta learn. You gotta learn to be great. Everything ain't always gonna be perfect. Everything ain't always gonna be the right choice, the right decision. As much as we try to, it's not always gonna be right. But if you follow your heart, it'll always be right, man. Because you can either learn from it or it could have went your way. You know what I'm saying? But you'll never know unless you follow your own heart. So embrace being alone, Humble family. That's all I'm getting to. Embrace being alone. Go for your walks. Do your exercise alone. Go to the gym alone. I remember there was a point in time where I felt like I needed to always have a gym partner with me, like this and that. Yeah, it can motivate you to go. But like I said, man, depending on where you're at in life, sometimes it's just best to do things alone. You might want to do a certain workout. That next person like, nah, that ain't really what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying, Humble family? Like, I ain't saying cut yourself off from everybody and just be, actually, shit. It might not be such a bad idea for some others, you know what I'm saying? Cut yourself off. Cut yourself off from the world. Let people miss you. Let people try to figure out what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And then pop out when you feel like you're ready, but don't force nothing. All right, that's all I got to say, man. Love you guys, man. Let's stay well in this journey. Let's stay positive in this journey. And let's stay prayed up, man, through it all, man. Always trust God. Trust the vision that He has for you, if He's giving it to you. And just trust Him with all your heart, much as you can. All right, love you guys. Stay prayed up, stay blessed. See you guys next video.